Tribe. It's your girl Nadja here, and I am back with another video. So I know in the past video I told you guys that the green screen is most likely going to get retired at some point, but until I get that set up, we're just going to be green screening it up. So today we are going to be doing a story time, but not just any story time, you guys' favorite on my channel, a call center story time, part of my call center series. If you guys are not familiar with it and you're just stumbling upon this video, I highly advise that you go and watch the call center series playlist so you can kind of get caught up, get familiar with some characters and just the whole vibe of Ratchet Corp in itself. I highly advise that you guys go back and watch it. This video is going to be about this guy that didn't even work at Ratchet Corp but wanted to vicariously work at Ratchet Corp and intermingle with the people at Ratchet Corp, okay? If you guys like my story times, please give this video a big thumbs up. And yeah, let's just get right on into it. So for starters, the story might not be that long. As some of you guys know, the call center series is wrapping up. At this point, I'm just kind of picking little stories here and there that I may have not deemed significant to tell in chronological order at the time, and now I'm just like giving you guys a little something before it's basically over. So yeah, this is one of those stories. It might not be that long, but I know my people that love this series are gonna be happy that I'm telling it. All right, so in the last story that I did, remember how I told you how I used to sit at a gazebo? So there would be times, especially because I had an earlier shift, that I would be at the gazebo by myself because my break times were not consistent with the majority of Ratchet Corp's break times at this time, because at this time period I was still at loss prevention, so I really didn't have a lot of people to talk to on my breaks. So I would just go to the gazebo and either, call Daniel if he was at work, talk to him for maybe like 10 minutes, and then, or maybe I would watch YouTube, or maybe like respond to YouTube comments on my phone from you guys. Like, the gazebo was kind of like my downtime. Every once in a while somebody I knew would have a break the same time as I did or something like that, but for the most part, it was my downtime. Ratchet Corp was in a predominantly business area, right? But there was a neighborhood right next to it, and it was like condominiums. The neighborhood was right next to it, and like, okay, so there's the gazebo, and then there's like a lake, but like there's a fence between the gazebo. Okay, it's so hard to explain. Okay, there's the gazebo and the lake, and then to the left of that is a fence, and then on the other side of the fence are a neighborhood. I don't know if it was townhomes or apartments, I'm not really sure, but I just know that they were condos. The back porch of these living establishments would be looking at us, and I would never want to rent out a condo space. Like, I would be like, bitch, you better lower my rent if I have to go out on my patio and see these ratchet ass people cutting the fuck up and yelling at people in the parking lot and like, talking real loud. Night shift at Ratchet Corp went all the way until like 10 or 11, and then during peak season some of us would be there until like 2 a.m. So I could only imagine living over there and then just having loud ass people around. Like, no ma'am, no sir. No ma'am, no sir. Back patio and backyard was looking onto Ratchet Corp, the lake, and the gazebo. So one day I was out there and I saw this man sitting on the patio. And he was like this scrawny white guy, I want to say maybe in his 40s or early 50s, and he would just sit on the patio and smoke a cigarette and never say anything to anybody. But it's almost like he wanted to be at the gazebo and chill with people too. Like, he had his little way of doing it by like sitting on the patio. So I would always be, every once in a while when I would have like co-workers that I fucked with that would break with me at the gazebo, he would be out there and he would be smoking, and I would be vaping and my friend would be smoking, and we would just all be chilling, whatever, right? He never said shit. He just would sit over there, and that was that. One day I was at the gazebo by myself, and that guy was over there, and it was weird because, like, look, there would be times where he was chill and would smoke and wouldn't do anything. There were times where we could hear yelling coming from his house. Well, me anyway, but we would hear yelling from in his house, but he would never come outside. And then there would just be times where it was just eerily silent. But it's like at least once a day, Brett is outside. But I mean, like, it's his house and that's his backyard, and it just so happens your backyard is Ratchet Corp. So one day where I was by myself and He was smoking, but he was acting weird. Like, in my opinion, I think he may have been drunk. He starts yelling, "Hey!" And I'm like, "Sir, I'm not about to talk to you. I'm not about to talk to you, sir. Like, I'm at work. Like, what are we doing?" So I ignore him. This man stands up from the patio and walks towards the gate. Mind you, the gate is closer to the gazebo than it is to his patio. So he walked across a short patch of grass, came and stood at the gate. "Hello, hey." This man really wants to talk to me right now. Like, fuck. Mind you guys, I'm a friendly person. Like, if any of you guys see me on the street and was like, "Oh my God, Naja, hey," I'm not gonna be like, "Oh my God, why are you talking to me?" Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Just think of it this way. I'm a girl, I'm alone, I'm at work, and some dude is, who I am perceiving to be drunk, is stumbling up to me talking about, "Hey." No. So, you know, I turn around because he just keeps going, "Hey, hello, excuse me, hey." And so I'm like, all right, Naja, like, obviously he knows you can hear him and your break's almost over, and I'm pretty sure you could get him to go away if you just like respond. So I face him and I was like, "Hi, how are you doing?"
"Oh, I would be doing so much better, but you know, my life is just like kind of fucked up right now." And
Okay. Like, Waka Flocka fate, like, okay, like, all right, sir. And he proceeded to keep talking.
"Yeah, so, you know, my life isn't doing that great right now. You know, my wife, she's such a piece of shit. She's not my wife anymore."
And, you know, I'm entertaining him at this point because I'm not going to be rude. And I was just like, at least there's a gate between us. Like, so I don't got to worry about you being weird and, like, trying some shit. So I was like, "Oh, well, you know, I'm sorry to hear that."
"Yeah, so, you know, I ended up getting, cancer."
"Oh, I'm sorry to hear that as well. Like, that sucks. I'm sorry about that."
"Oh, no, it's fine. I'm good. It's like barely there anymore. But like when I did have cancer, my girlfriend just left me."
"Sir, I thought it was your wife. I thought you got a divorce. Like, do you have a side bitch? Do you have a girlfriend? And do you have a wife? I don't know. You seem intoxicated. I don't know what's going on." So I was just like, oh, well, that sucks that she would leave you in such a vulnerable state.
"Yeah, fuck her. She took all my money. I don't have anything anymore. Now I gotta live with my mom in this freaking house, and she won't let me do what I want to do. And I have to have a nurse come over every once in a while because I need to be checked up on."
Sir, once he said that there's a nurse that checks up on him, I was like, should I be calling the police right now? Like, I was like, should I be calling the police because this man is out of the house? Like, because I've never seen him go anywhere further than that patio. So I'm like, I don't know if I should like be notifying somebody or what. So I looked at my phone and turns out my break was about to be over in a minute and I had to get back to my desk. And I just told him, I was like, "Look, you know, keep your head up. Things will get better for you. You should go back inside though, okay? Like, go back inside."
"Everybody's always trying to tell me what to do."
"All right, bye, sir." So I walked back to my desk and I actually told my supervisor, I was like, "Yeah, you know, there's this guy outside and he told me that he needs a nurse to check up on him, and technically it's not like our property, but I don't know. I don't know if he's safe or if he's at risk to hurt himself or what's going on with that." And my supervisor was like, "Okay, cool, well, I'll tell up front," right? I go to the bathroom, sis. I go to the bathrooms just so I can see what's going on. So I go to the bathroom like maybe like 20 minutes after the fact. And you know, I go, cause the break room and the bathroom are like in the same, like if I could walk out of the bathroom and go directly into the break room. So it's like right there. And then the break room had a door to outside that went to the gazebo. So, you know, I just peek my head outside and dude is just like roaming back and forth in the grass, like grazing the fence, back and forth. And I'm just like, bless. I really hope they help him out. Like, I really do. Because he didn't say he had any mental problems. He just said, you know, he had cancer, but it's just how he was acting. Like, I don't know. Maybe something did happen. Like, I can imagine how that could be traumatic if you don't know if you're gonna live or not, and then somebody who's supposed to love you leaves you, takes everything from you. And now you're dependent on your mom again, and you're a grown-ass man. I could see how that could like fuck with your psyche. So I'm just like, I don't know if he needs a nurse because of mental stuff or what. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it just seemed like he was just walking back and forth like nobody did anything about it. So then finally it was my last break and I went to the gazebo and he is still pacing, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not about to go sit at this gazebo and talk to this man. Like, I'm really not. So I'm trying to walk past the gazebo and go to the parking lot, and here he go.
Hey, you again. Hey, you, come here. Hey, you, come here.
I keep on walking. I'm like, no, I'm not about to get involved with this. I'm really not. So boom, he's following me. He started running to catch up to me to where I was at the gate, and he's just like following me at the gate, and he's like,
hey, I was waiting for you. Hey, I was waiting for you.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing there? What are you guys doing there?
And I told him what Ratchet Corp was. Holy crap, I know what this is. I know what Ratchet Corp is. And good for you, sir. Okay, I'm gonna be on my way now, all right?
No, wait, come here. You don't understand how lonely it is. It's just my mom, and my girlfriend and my wife is just not going to take me back.
I really need to go.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm just saying, like, you could at least, like, get me a discount because I actually do like Ratchet Corp.
I can't give out discounts. I only have an employee discount for myself. I'm sorry, I can't.
You're mean.
Mind you, this man is like 40 to 50 years old. Like, I don't know, but at the same time, I'm trying to be gentle at how I talk to him because I was like, he's either drunk or there's something mentally off about him, because like in my brain I was like, there's either he had a psychotic break because of the trauma that he briefly just told me about, because even how he was talking was as if somebody that has like something mental going on, or he might be like an alcoholic or some shit and that's why he needs a nurse, because I did notice he would have beer bottles on his patio. I freaking just walk away, and that was that. The next day I come to work and we got a company-wide email saying, do not talk to that man over there, and if you are seen talking to him, there will be a disciplinary action or some shit like that. Like, it was just very evident, like, do not talk to this man. And apparently dude was talking to not just me but to other people, and like was just being inappropriate or what, I'm not really sure, but basically along the lines was just like, there will be disciplinary action because that property is not Ratchet Corp's property, and if we're seen going back and forth with the person like on the clock, like, it's just not a good look. And then on top of it, bruh got some shit going on apparently that we just didn't know about. That was that. I did see him after that though, me at the gazebo, even by myself. He would just sit there and he wouldn't say anything. Like, he would just sit there and just not say anything. I don't know if that specific day he just decided to go crazy and terrorize people at Ratchet Corp. I don't know, but ever since then, he's just been chilling. He's been chilling, never had any problems with him after that, but that shit was just so weird what went down. Yeah, that's pretty much the story. Like I said, it is very short. What do you guys think was going on with him? Like, do you think it may have just been mental? Do you think he was drunk? Do you think maybe he just was lonely? I don't know. Like, I really wish I had more information on it, but honestly, y'all, I just wanted to go about my fucking business. I did not want to have anything to do with that man. I was just there to work and do my job. Like, I go to that gazebo to, you know, hit my vape and respond to y'all comments. I was not there to make friends with Mr. Stranger. I don't know. I really don't know, but that's what happened. Let me know if you've ever been on the job and just had like a random person just harassing the public or like just popped up out of nowhere. Like, let me know in the comments below. I know that's kind of a rare situation to have, but if it's happened to you, I would like to hear about it, and I would like to hear how you handled it and how your job handled it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Look out for my Storytime movie. My Storytime movie is going to be on Sunday. It's a really, really big deal. There's a lot. There's actually going to be 2 videos in one on Sunday. There's going to be a Storytime movie, and then there's going to be another video with like background details that I personally could not say. It'll all make sense. It'll all make sense, but look out for that. Put on those notifications, sis, because you're really gonna want to hear this. It's something I've been holding in for a long time, and I just feel like it needs to be talked about. So that's what's gonna go down. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.